everybody, and welcome to Horror Movie Yearbook. I am Tim.
I'm Willie.
And we are joined by...
One Mr. Cloak.
This is Cloak, yeah.
My black cat. He's
Cloak?
not super talkative unless he's hungry, so I think he's good right now.
Does he do the meow?
You good, buddy? Yeah,
He seems all right. He's been pretty chill.
He's been laying on the table, hanging out.
He recorded our bonus episode, The Tiny Terror, which you can listen to now on patreon.com/MidwestPodNet right now.
Didn't give us a ton of input.
But he didn't seem like bored. He seemed like kind of engaged.
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
And kind of engaged is all we really ask for.
That's all we need. Yep.
That's all I ever am when I'm listening to anything.
That's true. These days.
Like, if I'm kind of engaged, you're doing something well.
I watched half an episode of Alien Earth while on the treadmill today. So
yeah, how'd that
kind
go?
of engaged.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
don't
know if I like this show.
I was
or not.
curious how you were going to think of it. Yeah.
I don't know yet. I'm not sure yet. It's way too early.
I will say this: I liked the first two episodes, and then episode 3 hit. I'm like, this sucks.
Okay.
I'm like, this episode is awful.
That does not bode well.
Then episode 4 hit, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch it, and I'm like, oh, this is good again.
This feels more like a Blade Runner show to me.
This feels
I don't
like
know what we're doing.
What I've heard about Noah Hawley's Legion, which is. Yeah, it does feel. You're right. He seems to have wanted to make a Blade Runner show and has decided to do it through Alien.
That's the vibe I get. I mean, like,
I was curious how you would react to it because you are a bigger fan of the franchise than I am.
I don't know what I even want from it. But honestly, I'm not sure because it sucks because like Romulus tried to like take things back to basics, like a best greatest hits type like vibe. And it was fine. Like, I didn't dislike Romulus, but I also went like, this is just kind of the same stuff I've seen before in better movies.
Right.
A lot of the time. And so, but then like, Prometheus and Covenant try to do something different.
The cat has left, by the way. You insulted. There's a cat in Alien, right?
He's a Covenant fan. He doesn't want to hear me talk anything disparaging about it.
Well, he's a black cat, so he likes Requiem because most of the movie is black.
Yeah, true. He's a big AVP Requiem fan. Yeah, there's no accounting for taste, cat. And then like Prometheus and Covenant are very different from what the franchise as a whole is. And yet, like, I feel like it strayed too far, so I don't know what I want.
That's fair.
I'm recognizing I'm a fan who's just not happy with anything. But I'm not mad about it.
But do you like where the Predator franchise is going?
That has worked out great.
Have you watched the animated?
No.
Oh, I think you should watch it.
Yeah,
I think you would dig that. Yeah.
Did you see the deleted scene that they shot? I say shot, it's animated. What am I talking about? Okay, you saw that.
Yeah. I want to spoil it for
everybody. Wish they would have kept that in.
Yeah. So, what we're gonna do tonight, though, is we're gonna do something different, and this might be the only time we do it. We wanted to take a break from watching a movie, throw in a special episode, and then I think we're gonna do another series here soon. But what we're gonna do is match up 2 years, 2 very important years.
Yes,
for us, because
the world.
They were our birth years, and we're not going to tell you which one is which. No,
without these years, you would not be listening to this.
No, you would not be kind of engaged.
Sort of.
1984 and 1986.
Yes.
We're going to go month by month.
Oh, my.
And I have done my best here to pull out...
I know you have.
...movies. I went by release date, so we're going to go month by month. I tried to go by U.S. release date, and I tried to go by when they were theatrically released, but I can't promise you there aren't some stuff that was straight to video and I just missed it.
Okay.
I'm trying to go by IMDb release dates, as well as I threw in some Wikipedia. I did my best is what I'm trying to say for 1984 and 1986, but I was able to scrounge together a list that has movies from every month on it, and horror, or at least horror-ish movies.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Genre fair.
So what I think I want to do, and I'm going to see if you're cool with it, I'm going to read off these movies for each month, and then I want you and I to decide which movie we're going to go see together.
Okay. Oh, man.
And then at the end, we'll tally up.
We have to agree on this.
We have to. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think that might be kind of fun.
We have to argue a little bit. Okay.
And I think maybe we should approach it from like we are a moviegoer that is in some sort of like liminal space and like in between 84 and 86, so maybe 85.
85. Yeah.
So like we're in that mindset and we're trying to decide we have not seen these movies and we are as aware of these stories or directors or actors as we would be then and not now. Does that make sense?
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to try. Okay, here we go.
Okay. So give me a time machine noise for this, and we'll go back to wherever we could go that would. So what I'm going to do here, we're going to start in January, 84 and 86. Right. And I'm not going to give the years here. And I think what I'm going to do is,
wow, this is something.
Did you ever call the movie like theater and you get like a person recording into it telling you the show times?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time.
I do.
Since I've heard one of those.
Usually the newspaper was the way to go.
You went newspaper?
Generally, that's what we did. Yeah. Yep.
So
I've heard that. Yes.
So I would call the cinema, Cinema West or Cinema Downtown.
Nice.
There would be a recording of a person, and they would say the plot, and they'd say the runtime, and then they'd say the actors. They would not say the director or anything like that.
That meant less to people back then.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I don't recall ever, like even with like Jurassic Park, like if I called it, I don't think they'd say directed by Steven Spielberg.
So
and he was like the biggest director.
Yeah.
As far as fame when I was growing up, yeah.
When people think director, they think of him a lot of the time.
Unless it had a presents on it, yeah, before the title.
I think the internet obviously was a big part of directors becoming kind of more of a name.
Yeah.
To sell a movie. And then the other one that I think doesn't get talked about enough is the advent of DVD and behind the scenes stuff.
Right.
Because you got to kind of see the director talk about the vision for the film and stuff like that more. So those two things, I think, kind of made people even retroactively go back and seek out, different films from a specific...
Right.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, cool.
So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go through this first month of January, and then we're going to get together and we're going to figure out and we have a limited time too. We can only see one. So we're going to see what we're going to plunk down our hard-earned bucks.
In January.
What was the minimum wage back in 85? Like
$7 and something probably still.
Yeah.
Yeah. The same as now.
$5.15 when I was a lad.
Yeah, I'm being an ass.
All right. I get your joke now.
Thank you.
January, Angel. Molly Stewart is a high school honor student by day and a street prostitute nicknamed Angel by night. This runs 94 minutes and it stars Donna Wilkes, Cliff Gorman, Susan Tyrrell, and Rory Calhoun. Also playing, should I say showtimes of 7 and 9? That seems like it'd only be playing at like 10. I won't do showtimes.
That's fine.
The Hitcher. A young motorist picks up a hitchhiker who turns out to be a menacing serial killer. Runtime of 97 minutes. This stars Rutger Hauer, C. Thomas Howell, and Jennifer Jason Leigh, and Jeffrey DeMunn. Nomads. A French anthropologist, Jean-Charles Pommier, collapses and dies after a startling confrontation. Approximately 91 minutes. Oh, there's more to that, but I didn't want to go too far. This stars Pierce Brosnan, Leslie Ann Down, and Anna Maria Monticelli.
It's a terrible synopsis.
It really was. And then finally, playing tonight is Troll. When the Potter family moves into a new apartment in San Francisco, a troll uses a magic ring to possess their daughter, transforming tenants into mythical creatures. This runs 82 minutes, and it stars Noah Hathaway, Michael Moriarty, and Shelley Hack. Also Sonny Bono, if I recall.
Yeah,
and Julia Louis-Dreyfus,
yep.
JLD. Yep. So those are our 4 choices for January. What are we picking?
I'm not going to lie. Troll sounds like it's up my alley.
Hitcher. Okay, if I'm looking at this, I'm probably not gonna I'm like, Willie, I don't want to. You and I going to see Angel, just the high school prostitute movie.
Not my bag. Yeah,
sounds creepy to be honest. Us two.
I don't want to go see that
because this is gonna be you and I.
I might go see it by myself or.
This is a late night.
Wait for VHS.
VHS or cable. Yeah.
Yeah, when I can rewind it. But
Those will be on Cinemax, I'm sure.
yes,
The movie channel.
Absolutely. I'm not that Nomad's plot sounds like the most boring movie I've ever seen. I'm not interested in that.
It is not as boring as that.
No, I know.
Yes.
I know the film. I'm trying to go.
Oh yeah, the Inuit. This is the one with the Inuit spirits of the bike.
Yes,
Yeah.
I remember. I'm going at it
part.
from a perspective like I only have the information you just given me.
For the sake of brevity, yes, I really screwed that movie. Yeah.
So
The Hitcher or Troll, I think.
Yeah.
The thing is, so I think with the benefit of hindsight, I almost think we would pick Hitcher. But if I'm putting myself in the shoes of,
I'd go Troll.
I think you and I would.
Because Hitcher sounds like it could be kind of cool and creepy, but there's a chance it's going to be boring, and I can only go see one of these movies. I'm seeing the one with the creatures that turn into trolls.
That seems like the sure thing, and
it's 82 minutes. Man.
We
can get a beer afterwards.
The other thing with Hitcher too is I don't have access to early reviews as much either. Like, I'm going to have to rely on word of mouth. And in my head, I'm thinking all of these movies are playing right now. It's opening night for all of these movies.
Yeah.
So
at the very least, Troll could have some fun, like practical special effects, even if the movie kind of sucks.
Yeah.
It could be kind of funny at least. We could like chuckle at it together. Yeah, Troll would be I'd go Troll.
All right. I'm going to put that down as our January pick, Troll. And we will not regret that in the least.
Now, what's the movie that I'd actually want to go see with the information I have? Hitcher.
Hitcher, yeah. I think, yeah Hitcher.
That's...
All right, February
Troll would be like the fourth on that list. If I might actually watch Angel.
Angel in the theater. All right, February is a rough month. Through only 3 movies. All right, first up, Rats, Night of Terror. In a
Rats, Night of Terror?
Yes.
Wait, did you say what year Troll was from? Are we doing that at the end? Or?
I was going to tally them up at the end,
that's fine.
I
That's
think.
good. Yeah, go ahead. Rats.
In a post-apocalyptic world, a gritty biker game of new primitives discovers an apparently abandoned town with abundant food and water, only to find themselves besieged by swarms of flesh-eating mutant rats. This is runs 96 minutes long. It stars
That's way too long.
A bunch of names I am going to butcher, but I'll try.
Okay.
Ottaviano D'Acqua.
Sure.
This is an Italian movie.
Oh.
It's coming to our town. Goretta.
Even better.
Yeah. And some other ones. House, also playing as House. Roger Cobb, a Vietnam-era horror novelist suffering personal loss, moves into a haunted house where bizarre supernatural phenomena and nightmarish visions challenge his grip on reality. This runs 93 minutes. It stars William Catt, George Wendt, and Richard Bull from Night Court himself. Night Court is hot at this time, too. And so is George Wendt in Cheers. I just want to...
They are, yes.
Bill Catt's the greatest American hero, too, right?
That's right. He had a bit of a following at this point, too.
And finally, Terror Vision. The Putterman family installs a satellite TV system that accidentally beams in a grotesque alien creature from outer space. This runs 83 minutes. It stars Diane Franklin, Garrett Graham, and Mary Warnoff. All right.
If I'm being honest with you,
Rats sounds like fun, but I'm almost like that sounds. We just saw Troll last month.
Yeah, like I know what Rats is going to be.
Yeah,
it's rats killing people,
and it's Italian.
Terror Vision sounds awesome.
Terror Vision sounds sweet. I think I would make a case for you to go see, because I was a big Night Court and Cheers fan, and I think I would try to convince you to go see House with me to support my guys on the big screen. But,
I would be willing to do that.
Okay.
I'd be a little disappointed I didn't get to see Terror Vision, but I would.
Do you like House?
No, not really.
Yeah, you would be definitely disappointed with me after you watched it.
I'd be pissed. Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Well, and here I'm going to continue this fun through line, this narrative that we have here, because I kind of pushed you a little bit to go see Troll.
Right.
So you were interested in the Hitcher, and I was like, "No, let's go see Troll, man." And so how am I a good friend if I don't go? You know what? You love Night Court. We'll go see House.
Sorry. I love that I love Night Court.
Yeah, exactly. And now leaving House. Now I'm kind of pissed because I won't be able to see Rats until it hits VHS, or Terror Vision until it hits VHS. Yes.
All right, so we're going to see House in February.
The funny part is House is the best of those 3 movies.
You think that'd be a nice little Valentine's Day date for us?
Yeah, dude. Totally.
March is a 3-movie month. We have A big one. Children of the Corn. A young couple driving through rural Nebraska stumbles upon Gatlin, a town run by murderous children's cult devoted to a malevolent entry known as He Who Walks Behind the Rose.
Can I just say I really am impressed by how you pronounce rural.
Rural.
Good job.
There's a 30
I
Rock.
cannot say that word.
There's a 30 Rock joke where
Rural.
Jenna, I can't remember the actress' name, the blonde actress.
Okay.
She does a bunch of bad movies, and she did a Lifetime movie called The Rural Juror, and that nobody can pronounce.
The Rural Juror.
It's a running joke throughout
That's
the.
so good.
So good. It's how I remember to pronounce rural.
That's great. Rural.
92 minutes long, starring Peter Horton, Linda Hamilton, and Courtney Gaines.
Okay.
The Black Room. A discontented husband rents a secret room in a Hollywood mansion for extramarital encounters, unaware that the siblings who own the home are killing his lovers and draining their blood to sustain someone's rare blood disease. This runs 88 minutes. I think this might have actually been a straight to VHS movie if I remember from my research. This stars Stephen Knight, Cassandra Gava, and Jimmy Stathis. I believe Linnea Quigley, yes, is in this as well.
Ah, yes.
And April Fool's Day, a group of college friends spends a spring break weekend at a classmate Muffy's secluded island mansion where her elaborate pranks escalate into apparent murders. Oh, that's a bit of a spoiler. 89 minutes, starring Thomas F. Wilson, Deborah Foreman, and Griffin O'Neill. All right, so I actually think this might be a tough one.
Okay.
And here's why. We have not seen Children of the Corn yet, so we don't know it's garbage. Like, it's the most boring shit ever.
True.
King is on fire at this point in
Sure.
1984, 85, 86.
Sure. His name would have been on the...
We are... Yes.
Oh, no! Didn't he have his name taken off of it?
Did he have this one? Did he have it taken off this one? Oh, so if that is true, that might keep us away.
I think that it was...
So I know I said early buzz may have not hit us, but we would also be Fangoria subscribers at this point, so we may have heard of that. I don't know, though, because I feel like...
It's on there.
It is on there?
It was Lawnmower Man that was...
Oh, okay.
Because it was so different. It does straight up say Stephen King's... On the theatrical poster, Stephen King's Children of the Corn, from the author of Carrie, The Shining, The Dead Zone, and Christine. I initially thought this
Carrie,
was
The Shining,
easy.
The Dead Zone, and Christine. So he's on a hot streak movie-wise, too. Mm-hmm. Like, we would all like those. Because I would think, part of me would be like, April Fool's Day, that's the slasher of the month and our first slasher of the year.
That's why I went, this is an easy choice in my head.
Yeah.
This is a little bit tougher.
Okay.
Because I don't think I would have read Children of the Corn at this point. You and I are debating this one. You know, it was like we're not debating. We're just kind of like we're mulling it over here.
The only thing I'll say is this is not the only Stephen King movie coming out.
True.
We have another King movie coming later.
True.
But that could go either way. That could be like, oh, well, I want to see both of them. Or let's pick one.
I think I'd probably just say I want to go see April Fool's Day. This sounds hilarious.
Okay.
I want to see teenagers get slashed up. Like, Children of the Corn could be cool, but, like, I don't love Carrie. Like, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't love The Stand, the movie. It's fine.
Yeah.
I like Christine.
Well, it was The Shining, though.
The Shining.
It would have been out. The Stand would come later.
Dead Zone was
Dead Zone, yeah.
That's what I meant. I don't love the Dead Zone.
Yeah.
I don't love the Stand either, but
I get the itch to watch. Oh, I watched that King documentary, King on Screen.
How's that?
It's solid. It's a good watch. If it ever pops up on like Prime or Tubi or something like that, check it out. Okay. It's a good back. The problem with it is it's only 90 minutes and like
there's a lot to cover.
There's too much to cover and they don't cover it. I think there's some interesting stuff in there. Like
they could have done like a full-on 4-hour like.
That's the thing is like
you almost wanted that.
I wanted them to kind of go movie by movie. But I understand they don't have the time. It's certainly worth a watch and it's interesting. It's just not a comprehensive look
not
at
what you
everything. And it spends too much time on stuff like Cell.
Like, you're like, why are we talking about
what can we talk about any of the other movies? Like there's no time spent on Christine. So anyway. So okay. So you're going April Fool's Day on this one?
I think so. Like I'm looking at
I don't think I'm going to push back too hard
I mean, like, look, dude, like, we know we're going to have fun at the slasher movie.
That's you and I, and that's our first slasher movie of the year.
Yeah, like, we haven't even had one all year. Like,
okay.
I mean, like, Carrie's cool. The Shining is sweet. Dead Zone was all right. Christine, solid, but
we're going April Fool's Day.
I think I could be swayed if you want to sway me. But
No, I don't think I want to here. I think I did with House, so I don't. Like you said last month, I swayed you. I don't think I'm going to do it again.
I think we'd have more fun in the theater with a slasher.
We would be the only ones in the theater.
We'd be cackling. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? April Fool's Day is the one with the ending, right?
Yeah.
It would be very fun. We don't know this, but I would be super, like, as we left, like, I'd be super excited to see everybody's reactions, too.
Oh, I'd be so pissed. Yeah. I'd probably be pissed, too.
You would probably be so annoyed. So now I would be annoyed at you.
I'd be like, all right, Tim, you're picking the next one. We both, yeah.
Well, we're in April now, and this is kind of a big month. Yeah, this is a big month.
Okay.
All right. Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Jason Voorhees escapes from the morgue and returns to Crystal Lake to continue his rampage.
Yeah.
I don't think we need any more than that. 91 minutes, starring Kimberly Beck, Corey Feldman, and Crispin Glover. The initiation, yes. A college woman plagued by recurring nightmares finds herself and her sorority pledges stalked by a killer. I believe that's another slasher. 97 minutes. Daphne Zuniga, Vera Miles, and Clu Gulager.
Hey, there he is.
A Razorback, an Aussie movie.
I've seen it.
Yeah. A monstrous wild boar terrorizes the Australian outback,
It's actually kind of fun.
wreaking havoc on the community and igniting a desperate hunt to stop it. This runs 91 minutes, starring Gregory Harrison. Splatter University. When a serial killer on the loose infiltrates a private college, a new sociology instructor becomes the target as murders escalate across campus. This runs 78 minutes. Absolutely. I watched Red Eye a couple days ago, and it was like 80-something minutes.
Brisk.
Like, Wes, baby. Forbes Riley, Rick Randig, and Dick Beale. What a group of names.
My word.
And we have two more movies. This is a big month.
Whoa.
The Toxic Avenger. Melvin, a mild-mannered mop boy, falls into toxic waste and transforms into the grotesque but heroic Toxic Avenger. 82 minutes, starring Andre Miranda, Mitchell Cohen, and Pat Ryan Jr. And finally, rounding out April, is Critters. Small, carnivorous alien critters invade a rural farm, and the only local family, a lot of rural in this one, and only the local family.
And families, a lot of families.
And two bumbling interstellar bounty hunters stand a chance again. I forget about the bounty hunters all the time in that movie for some reason. Yeah. 85 minutes long, starring D. Wallace Stone, M. Emmett Walsh, and Billy Greenbush. We're going to see Friday the 13th.
We're going to.
It's the final chapter.
There is zero question. This is a very loaded month for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to downplay that, but we are going to see Friday the 13th.
Our tastes, yeah.
You and I have seen the first three at this point. We're already fans.
And do you think we're falling for the final chapter?
Yes.
I think so too.
You and I are both. We're finally going to see Jason get it
because we haven't. So the thing is, we haven't really experienced this before in a horror where someone's like, "This is it, no more. We're not making any more of these."
It's part 4,
right?
This is the longest running of the slasher franchises to this point. This is a big deal.
We don't know they're going to be back in a year.
We're seeing final chapter.
Yes.
This is actually kind of easy, but great month. I want to say that this is great month.
All right. Firestarter. A young girl named Charlie McGee develops powerful pyrokinesis after her parents are exposed to experimental drugs. 114 minutes, starring Drew Barrymore, David Keith, Martin Sheen.
Oh, that seems like a long movie.
Yeah.
With the ones we've talked about.
Everything's been 80 to 90 minutes.
And we're like, whoa, that's
Disconnected. Is that the next one? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm looking at. I've got my notes are all over the place.
Disconnected.
Alicia, a video rental clerk in a quiet Connecticut town. Not a lot of movies except for The Haunting in Connecticut. Ghosts of Georgia.
That's the best title for a movie ever. It's so funny.
She begins receiving bizarre, unsettling phone calls while a string of violent murders points to a chilling link between her life and the horror surrounding her. 82 minutes long. The stars Francis Rains, Mark Walker, and Carl Koch, or Koch, maybe? Who knows? Crawl Space. Carl Gunther, the unhinged son of a Nazi doctor, runs a boarding house for women in a city apartment block where he spies and mercilessly kills his tenants using traps and crawl spaces. I kind of want to... I've not seen this movie. I kind of want to watch it. It's 80 minutes long, and it stars Klaus Kinski, Talia Balsam, and Barbara Winnery.
I've heard of this one.
Yeah, I've heard of this, and now like I kind of want to see this one. Another sequel here, Poltergeist 2, The Other Side. The Freeling family faces new supernatural threats as the malevolent spirit of Reverend Cain returns to claim their daughter, Carol Ann. 91 minutes, Craig T. Nelson, Jo Beth Williams, and Zelda Rubinstein. And finally, rounding out the month, Killer Party, a trio of college women pledging a sorority unwittingly unleash a vengeful supernatural force during their initiation in an abandoned fraternity house on April Fool's Day. Why did we get so many April Fool's Day themed horror movies around this time? 91 minutes starring Martin Hewitt, Ralph Seymour, and Elaine Wilkes. All right, so to recap May, Firestarter, Disconnected, Crawl Space, Poltergeist 2, or Killer Party.
Oh,
I'm gonna put this down between Poltergeist 2 and I'm gonna narrow it down between Poltergeist 2 and Firestarter.
I was the same boat,
and I think I would probably push for Firestarter here.
And I would go with you, and the reason why is
I like
Poltergeist, but I would be kind of like, I want to watch something different. Like
I like Firestarter the book too. And I think it's kind of like a sci-fi horror movie, and I think I would be kind of in the mood, and I would kind of want to see this one on the big screen.
I'm down.
I don't like the movie that much.
No.
I don't like either.
I don't like
movie.
most of the movies we picked.
I do like Friday 4.
That's the one.
Yeah. We are not shooting a good percentage. My second favorite movie we picked so far, I think, is April Fool's Day.
Yeah. Yikes. I would go Fire. I would roll. I'd be like, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. Like, let's do it. Yeah. Poltergeist 2, we've seen it.
So we've got to vote for Firestarter, which I believe is
that works for me
that year. And you can maybe piece together the years. All right. By the order that I'm reading them.
I really thought April Fool's Day was 84, so I was very wrong.
Yeah. I actually thought it was later because I thought it came later in that second cycle because I always thought it was like the death of that cycle of slashers, but it's really not. It's kind of
right in the middle. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we are in June now, and this is a light month because we're getting into the summer, and we're starting to get like summer blockbusters around this time too.
Yeah, and they exist at this point. Yeah.
This first one I think would qualify as a summer blockbuster with a horror tinge to it. That's Gremlins. When young Billy Peltzer receives a mysterious mogwai named Gizmo, he inadvertently breaks 3 cardinal rules: no bright light, no water, and never feed after midnight, causing Gizmo to spawn mischievous gremlins that wreak havoc on a small town during Christmas. 106 minutes starring Zach Galligan, Phoebe Cates, and the voice talent of Howie Mandel. Blind date. After a car accident leaves publicist Jonathan Ratcliffe blind, doctors fit him with an experimental electronic eye implant, only for him to witness a murder and become entangled in a perilous cat and mouse chase with a psychopathic killer. 103 minutes. The stars Joseph Bottoms, Kirstie Alley, and James Doughton.
Okay.
Kirstie Alley, I think this would have been pre-Cheers. I don't think she would have been.
Joined Cheers.
Yeah, I don't think she would have taken. Shelley Long, I believe, is still on Cheers at this point.
I think so.
And finally, Invaders from Mars. A young boy named David Gardner witnesses a UFO landing near his home and discovers that his parents and eventually many townspeople are being controlled by alien implants. This is 100 minutes long. Hunter Carson, Karen Black, and Timothy Bottoms. So, excuse me, do we have Timothy Bottoms and Joseph Bottoms coming up with the movie?
My word.
The same month. Who's going to come out on top? All right. What are we picking? Gremlins, Blind Date, or Invaders from Mars?
Gremlins.
Here's what I'll say about Blind Date, and I'm not going to... Blind Date sounds like a movie. This is the car accident that leaves the guy blind. This sounds like a movie I would watch late at night. Like on cable.
Like basic cable.
Yeah, get like sucked in.
For sure.
Yeah.
None of these sound like completely like, okay, like I'm totally writing it off. Gremlins would be the one for me. Mm-hmm. Like, Invaders from Mars, it sounds kind of corny. Like, Gremlins at least sounds kind of fun.
It's a Christmas movie. I know it's in June. I believe Joe Dante would have made The Howling at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, and like we wouldn't know who he is really.
No, you're right. Yeah.
But we'd be like, look at that little dude in the poster. He's cute. Look at that.
Oh, the Gremlins look sick.
Thing.
Yeah.
I'm into that. Yeah, I'm going with Gremlins.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think this one might be kind of an easy one. Yeah. Oh, so I'm just looking at the years here, and I'm not going to try to sway. I'm going to keep it from you, but so I mark them down. This is why I wanted to do it because
it's a nice race, or is it a blowout?
We got a race here because I feel if we would have gone by the strength and went month by month, one year would have come out on top. But because we're doing it this way, it's a little interesting right now.
Good.
I'll say that. All right. July. Pretty big month here. 5 movies.
Oh, my God.
Scream for help. Teenager Christy Cromwell discovers that her stepfather is plotting to murder her and her mother, but no one believes her warnings and until it's almost too late. That's kind of a boring plot. 89 minutes, Rachel Kelly, David Brooks, and Mary Masters. Aliens. Horror adjacent, but I've got it on here.
It's fine.
Ellen Ripley, the sole survivor of the original alien encounter, returns to the alien-infested planet LV-426, this time accompanied by a unit of Marines to confront the xenomorph head-on. About 637 minutes.
Long movie.
Sigourney Weaver, Bill Paxton, and Michael Biehn. Maximum Overdrive. Excuse me, I forgot this one is on here. Following a cosmic event, machines, including trucks, arcade games, and appliances, come to life and launch a deadly assault on humanity. 97 minutes. Emilio Estevez, Pat Hingle, and Yeardley Smith. All right, where are we at now? Psycho 3. Norman Bates, still running the Bates Motel with Emma Spoole's corpse, becomes involved with a suicidal nun and battles a new murder spree while reporter Tracy Venable digs into the mystery. 93 minutes, starring Anthony Perkins, Diana Scarwood, and Jeff Fahey. Oh, I remember this one now. Okay. As soon as I remember Fahey.
He's so memorable.
And finally, Vamp. 3 college students venture into a seedy strip club to hire a stripper for a frat initiation, only to discover the club is run by seductive vampires. 94 minutes. This stars Chris Makepeace, Dee Dee Pfeiffer, and Grace Jones. So there are your choices.
Yeah, see, this is a weird one for me because I'm like, oh, God, Aliens is one of my favorites. But, I think I'm going to go Aliens because, I'll be honest, I think Alien rules.
Yeah.
And Alien came out in 1979.
And I do feel like even though we're not maybe not as plugged in as we would be now, I feel like we would know, James Cameron's the Terminator guy. He's doing this.
Yes. And, Sigourney Weaver's back. I think I've seen the first movie at this point for sure. And, this sounds awesome. They're doing a second movie.
And I'm sure the trailer
They didn't make a lot of sequels back then.
You know what? We probably wouldn't have seen the trailer much, but we've seen the commercials.
Yeah, the Reebok commercials, their cool shoes and stuff. Yeah. No, I think Aliens is probably what I'd be like, let's go Aliens.
Yeah, what would even be, so we have...
Competition-wise, what
Aliens,
else we got?
Maximum Overdrive, Psycho 3, and Vamp, I think are the big ones.
In a lesser month, I'd be like, maybe Maximum Overdrive, just
we'd have
because
fun
it
with
sounds
that.
Awesome.
And we would know King is at the helm of this one.
But...
that one's tough to separate from what I know now.
And I would see the length, the runtime on it, and go, "Whoa, this movie's gonna be crazy." It's over 2 hours long. Are you kidding me? They didn't make movies like that.
Yeah.
So I think I would go Aliens.
We're going Aliens.
Yeah, and I would just because I love Aliens.
I would. I think that is the choice. Aliens, and I would go along with that too. I'd just be like, all right, yeah, I'm totally in.
And the tagline is "This time it's war." Hell yeah, let's go!
But looking back, all right, so I think that's the last of our King movies. So, Maximum Overdrive, Firestarter, and Children of the Corn. Which one are you going to see now? If they were those 3 movies are playing this month in
Are we doing the same context of
in 2025?
I don't know much about the movie.
No, we're in 2025 now.
Oh,
so which one are you going to see now on the big screen? Me too. Maximum Overdrive would be
Firestarter's boring.
Firestarter is boring. Children of the Corn is boring.
Boring.
Maximum Overdrive is
not boring.
The furthest thing from boring.
Yes. It is cocaine the movie.
I would go watch that. That would be the most fun I would have at a midnight movie I can think of.
They should really do that somewhere. Yeah.
All right, where are we at? We're in August now. We're moving along at a decent clip here. August. Whoa. Okay. Get ready.
Uh-oh.
For some reason, this is a giant month.
Oh, boy.
let me find where we're at here. All right, bear with me here.
I'm ready.
I gotta find.
I'm ready when you're ready. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm working on it. I think I lost.
I
lost my spot here.
This sounds like it's gonna be a rough one though. August is historically a pretty packed month.
Yeah, especially for like lower budget horror stuff, because that's when the summer's kind of ending. So studios are just like, let's see how this one does.
Let's throw it out there. Yeah.
First up is Chud, a New York City police officer and a homeless shelter manager investigate a series of disappearances, discovering horrifying humanoid cannibalistic creatures living in the sewers. 88 minutes. John Hurd, Daniel Stern, and Christopher Curry.
Interesting. Okay.
Terror in the Isles. This is. You know what? No, this is like a. Forget I said this. This was like Donald Pleasance and Nancy Allen. They like hosted clips of. I think this was a video, straight to video thing.
Oh.
I had that on here and I forgot to take it off. Dreamscape. Psychic Alex Gardner is recruited for a government experiment that allows him to enter and manipulate others' dreams, only to uncover a plot to assassinate the president via dream control. 99 minutes, Dennis Quaid, Kate Capshaw, and Max Van Sydow. Also, Christopher Plummer is in that one. The Fly. Brilliant scientist Seth Brundle tests his teleportation device on himself, unaware a fly is in the pod with him, triggering a grotesque transformation into a fly-human hybrid and testing the limits of love and identity. 96 minutes. Jeff Goldblum, Gina Davis, and John Getz.
Okay.
Friday the 13th, Part 6. Jason Lives. Tommy Jarvis seeks closure by destroying Jason Voorhees' body, only to accidentally resurrect him with a lightning strike, setting off another deadly spree. Running time, I think I didn't have this one. It was like 90 minutes, right? Tom Matthews, Jennifer Cook, and David Kagan. We're almost there, I promise. Only a couple more.
No, you're good.
Manhunter. FBI profiler Will Graham comes out of retirement to hunt the serial killer to Ferry, seeking insights from the imprisoned Dr. Hannibal Lecter to catch his killer. 120 minutes. William Peterson, Kim Grice, and Brian Cox, and Joan Allen. Night of the Creeps. Man, this is a tough month. I'm just going to put that out there. College buddies accidentally resurrect alien brain parasites after stealing a cadaver for a frat initiation, unleashing a slithery zombie invasion. 88 minutes. Jason Lively, Jill Whitlow, Steve Marshall. We have two more here.
Holy smokes.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2. A radio host is captured and tormented by the cannibalistic Sawyer clan while a vengeful former Texas Marshal sets out to stop them. 101 minutes. Dennis Hopper, Caroline Williams, and Bill Moseley. Finally, Dead End Drive-In. Another fun little movie. I think an Australian movie. In a dystopian near future, a teenage couple becomes trapped inside a drive-in theater that doubles as a concentration camp for societal outcasts. 92 minutes long, starring Ned Manning, Natalie McCurry, and Peter Whitford. That's it. My God, I need a drink right now. All right, Willie.
Okay.
I'm going to go over.
I need you to rattle off just the
titles
for me. When you're done taking your
my God. Chud. Chud, Dreamscape, The Fly, Friday the 13th, Part 6, Manhunter, Night of the Creeps, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Part 2, and Dead End Drive-In. All right. I think we need to narrow this down to two or three.
For me, Chud would be out.
Okay.
I think I'd be like,
I don't think
it doesn't sound that good.
We're coming off of like Gremlins and Aliens too.
Dead End Drive-In I'd probably pass on.
Yeah.
Dreamscape I'd pass on.
I'm going to say Manhunter. Manhunter is a movie that gained notoriety post.
I'd pass on Manhunter.
Me too.
Yes. I'm out.
Now going back, that might be the most interesting of the movies.
Yes, but I at the time I'd be like,
So we're down to, where are we at? The Fly and Friday the 13th Part 6 and Night of the Creeps. Oh, and TCM 2.
All right. So here's what I want you to hear my logic here.
Okay.
This is me right now in the weird, nebulous 1985 zone. The Fly, that sounds dumb as shit.
Okay.
I don't want to watch Half Human, Half Fly. That's stupid. I'm not watching that.
Okay. All right.
That sounds boring.
All right. Oh, it is a remake of a 19...
it's some old movie. I don't want to watch that. Some guy's a half fly. What is he going to do? Buzz?
Okay.
Lame.
And you know it's a remake of a 1950s movie,
Yes.
so like on top of it, you've got that. Oh yeah, I see where you're coming from.
We're trying to do old
I'm
stuff
not
again.
sure I'm in agreement with you, even in my 1985 form.
And then, oh God, what else is there? Oh, this is terrible.
All right, so that we've narrowed
Friday
it down
6.
to Friday 6,
Night of the Creeps.
Night of the Creeps, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2.
Night of the Creeps. That plot sounds stupid. Like I'm not.
So even then, like that's what you're thinking,
Like I have to choose here.
right?
Like I'm not going to take a gamble on that Night of the Creeps plot. I'm gonna be like, I know.
Well, much like everybody else, you see, like you're skipping that, like
Because Friday the 13th is a known quantity, and I like.
I also kind of feel like we've Critters and Troll
Jason's back.
we've picked, so like we've kind of.
We didn't pick Critters.
Oh, what am I thinking of?
Gremlins.
Troll and Gremlins. Yeah. Sorry.
So like I'm kind of over that.
So, but I'm going to ask you on Friday the 13th, Part 6.
Sure.
Do you think we got burned by Part 5? If we were,
Even if I was,
Jason's back.
Jason lives.
Did Part 6 did okay at the box office, right?
Okay.
I feel like we would have got swept up in the general.
There's an Alice Cooper music video on TV.
Okay.
But I will say this. If I'm going to consider Aliens the way I did, which was kind of a landslide thing,
Yeah.
I have to think about Texas Chainsaw in the same way. This is a sequel to a movie that came out in 1974.
And we don't know what this movie is like. We don't know that it's
Right. I know Dennis Hopper's in it.
a black comedy with a ton of screaming in it.
We don't know that, but like, I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, they're bringing it back? Like, this is like the peak of slasher stuff. We're going to get Texas Chainsaw back? Like, this is going to be crazy.
That
Same
Oingo
director?
It's got Oingo Boingo music.
That's nuts. So, for me, I'm trying to convince you, look, we got to see one of these. Like, do we want to see the sequel to Texas Chainsaw, or do we want to hit up Friday Part 6?
And I'm based... there's part of me that, like... I'm like, we already saw Part 4 a couple months ago. Like, let's go see this new... We haven't had a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie in, like, what, 11 years?
You could
at
convince
this
me to do
point?
Texas Chainsaw. If you wanted to push that hard.
The problem is
But
divorcing
would you push that hard?
myself from
the Alice Cooper music video and the promotion.
and just like, but like even like I'm trying to put myself in the mindset of not knowing what Part 6 is. You know what I mean? Like I've seen.
You just know it's Jason Lives.
I'm like, there's part of me that thinks like, I might be like, this is the 6th movie. I can wait to see it
On VHS.
I want to see Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, and I think I would be.
I want to see how gnarly it gets.
I'm not going to push for this one because you're out on it. The Fly, I would be super into, but The Fly, I would finally go. Willie doesn't want to go see it with me. I'll just go watch it at home.
Yeah, it sounds dumb. For me, like I would honestly like I can tell you my thought process. The time of like,
Yeah,
I don't know. Like the guy is in a machine, is a fly. I don't like. Give me.
And there's
something
probably
that-
this, like,
I want somebody to be chopped up.
That's not the type of movie I want to see with a crowd. Anyway, like that
That's
might
the
work
thing.
better for me.
Yeah.
At home by myself.
That's that I would be like, dude, I don't know. Like,
Go tell me how it is.
yeah. If it's sweet, let me know.
I am going to say, based on the, I'm going to say Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, and it's
Cool.
because
You would
it's one of those things where I'm like, Willie, it's been over a decade since we had.
Plus,
one
we
of
just
these.
saw Aliens and it was cool as shit.
Yeah,
Like, we're gonna get another sequel to a '70s movie.
yeah.
This could be cool as shit too. In its own way, it kind of is.
All right, I'm going to mark that one down if you're okay with it.
Yeah.
So
That's a tough month.
1980. I think this is a fun way to approach this, though. Is like, yeah, not knowing.
I
You
know some of these years, but not all of them.
This all right, so we're getting closer, and this one's a quick one. This is September. This is only a couple movies, and this is not a great month, to be honest with you. It's not a great month for movies, September, anyway. I don't think. The Company of Wolves. In a gothic fairy tale dreamscape, young Rosaline navigates symbolic and supernatural dangers, encountering wolves' desires and lore. 95 minutes. Sarah Patterson, Angela Lansbury, and David Warner. Impulse. After a local earthquake ruptures a toxic waste site, residents of a rural town start exhibiting bizarre, violent, and uninhibited impulses. 91 minutes. This stars Tim Matheson, Meg Tilly, and Bill Paxton. I've never seen this movie or really heard of this movie.
Nope.
Link. A zoology student joins an eccentric professor researching apes, but when an orangutan named Link goes feral, the situation spirals into terror as the creature turns on their humans. This is 103 minutes long, starring Elizabeth Shue and Terrence Stamp. Terrence Stamp just passed away.
He did.
Rest in peace. This is how we're remembering you.
Oh, God. I don't know, Tim.
This is a rough one. This is like
it's rough in the opposite way, where there's like
what like we're staying
give me the movies again.
The Company of Wolves, Impulse, and Link.
I want to say Impulse is kind of where I was like
the toxic waste thing.
I'm like, that sounds kind of fun.
That might be I'll go with you.
I'm into that.
If you want to throw that out, like
the sciencey like Link thing, I don't know. Like it could be kind of boring. You know,
when I see Link is 91 minutes or Link is 103 minutes and Impulse is
zoology
91 minutes, I'm like, okay, that one's 12 minutes shorter. Let's go see that one. It's back to school time. Like we got two. I don't have that much time on my hands.
Agreed.
I'm gonna mark out Impulse just because I don't really.
Why not?
That would be like us going to a matinee. Maybe
just point at the board. And say, that. Yep.
Maybe playing hooky from work.
Yep.
Are we working at this time? Yeah, we would be. I guess.
We're working, man.
All right. 3 more months to go?
4.
We're in October.
Oh, no, we're in October, yeah.
Yep. All right. Blood Suckers from Outer Space.
Oh, boy.
A sci-fi horror romp in which a mysterious extraterrestrial mist infects Texas farmers. 80 minutes. Tom Myers, Dennis Letts, and Laura Ellis. Silent Madness. This is a 3D movie. A new slasher. A New Jersey mental institution's release program allows select patients back into society, one of whom, a psychotic named Howard Johns, goes on a deadly rampage. 93 minutes. Belinda Montgomery, Vivica Lindfors, and Sydney Lassick, whatever. Body Double. Am I on the right one here? Body Double, a struggling actor. I believe it's the Palma film, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. A struggling actor house sits in a Hollywood Hills home where he becomes a voyeur of a beautiful woman, witnessing a murder that plunges him into a dangerous world of obsession. 114 minutes, Craig Wasson, Melanie Griffith, and Greg Henry. Crimes of Passion. A fashion designer moonlighting as a sex worker becomes entangled with a repressed preacher and a surveillance expert. 107 minutes. Kathleen Turner, Anthony Perkins, and John Laughlin. The Terminator. A cyborg assassin from the future is sent to kill Sarah Connor, whose unborn son will lead the resistance against machines. 107 minutes. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Linda Hamilton, and Michael Biehn. Deadly Friend. A teen computer genius tries to save his murdered girlfriend by implanting a robot microchip in her brain. 91 minutes long. Matthew Laberto, Chrissy Swanson, and Anne Ramsey. Whew, I'm almost done here. From Beyond, I have 3 more. A scientist activates a machine that stimulates the pineal gland, opening a gateway to horrifying creatures from another dimension. 86 minutes. Jeffrey Combs, Barbara Crampton, and Ken Foree. Trick or Treat. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. A teen heavy metal fan resurrects his dead rock idol through a record playing backward, unleashing supernatural carnage. 98 minutes. Mark Price, Ozzy Osbourne, and Gene Simmons. Finally, Sorority House Massacre. A young woman staying at a sorority house begins experiences strange visions while a killer escapes from an asylum. 74 minutes. Angela O'Neill, Wendy Martell, and Pamela Ross. So that is October.
Oh, man.
So the ones that jump out are Terminator, right? Terminator and...
fairly certain I would go, dude, we should go see this Terminator thing. Because it's so different from everything we saw this year. And it everything else sounds kind of like, it's the same old thing.
Okay, so the only one
But it sounds badass, like a Terminator, like a robot from the future is going to come back and kill people. Like, maybe it's cool. I don't know. What's the other one?
The only other ones I want to make a case for here.
Trick or Treat.
Trick or Treat and From Beyond, because it is October, and those are classic. Like, From Beyond is like a classic Lovecraftian.
I think you could convince me on Trick or Treat over Terminator, but I think From Beyond I'd be like, nah.
It's too much. Okay. Trick or Treat, though, is like a big, like, fun, goofy Halloween time watch. I'm going to go see Terminator with you because I think it looks cool. And Arnold, at this point, is really...
Conan.
Yeah, he's starting to come into his own.
And just, like, the plot is cool.
It is cool.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put Terminator down. but I would what I just
Trick or
wanted to
Treat's a man. That's tough though.
I just wanted to make a case because Terminator is not my usual October movie.
No, and like Ozzy being in a movie. Man, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll go. I'll stick with Terminator. All right, we're in our last 2 months, and November is another big month. And this one, I don't think this one's gonna. Oh, okay. I don't think this is gonna be tough though. Sorry to color your thoughts early. Night of the Comet. After a comet wipes out most of humanity, two Valley Girls battle cannibal zombies and sinister scientists. I should say this is a big inspiration on Buffy, which we don't know yet. 95 minutes, Catherine Mary Stewart, Kelly Maroney, and Robert Beltran. A Nightmare on Elm Street. Teenagers are stalked in their dreams by Freddy Krueger, a burned killer who strikes while they sleep. 91 minutes long, Heather Langenkamp, Robert Englund, and Johnny Depp. Silent Night, Deadly Night. A traumatized boy grows up to don a Santa suit and go on a murderous rampage during Christmas. 79 minutes long, Robert Brian Wilson, Lillian Chauvin, and Gilmer McCormick. Neon Maniacs, a group of monstrous killers living under the Golden Gate Bridge, terrorize San Francisco teenagers. 91 minutes, Clyde Hayes, Leilani Sorrell, and Donna Locke. Slaughter High, bullied high school classmates reunite years after for a reunion only to be picked off by a disfigured prank victim. Sorry. Some of these make me laugh as I read them.
It's
90
funny.
minutes long, Carolyn Monroe.
That's
Simon
the plot of so many movies.
some wrong.
It's just so crazy to me. Like
some wrong prank victim. Yes.
Yeah.
The Wraith. A supernatural driver in a sleek black car seeks revenge. I kind of like The Wraith on a gang that murdered him. 93 minutes, starring Chuck Sheen, Sherilyn Fell, and Nick Cassavetes.
I think I've seen that one.
I got one more here. Have you not seen that one? You should check that one out. It's kind of fun. Dead Time Stories. A babysitter reads twisted horror-themed versions of classic fairy tales to a young boy. 93 minutes long, starring Scott Valentine, Nicole Picard, and Matt Mittler. All right, so Nightmare on Elm Street, Night of the Comet, and Silent Night, Deadly Night would be my choices. Because you got to remember, Silent Night, Deadly Night, I think is getting a ton of buzz around this time. I
was just going to say, like, the hype about parents being like, don't see this, it's horrible. I'd be like, Tim, we got to go see this shit. Like, this is crazy.
Night of the Comet.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it was the same way we went, like, we have to go see In a Violent Nature because the buzz was like, this is the craziest thing. Like,
but I feel like we might be getting some of that for Nightmare on Elm Street too.
True.
My vote here is for a Nightmare on Elm Street, just because I think I would be sold by Freddy, like the look of Freddy. I would think like
you could sell me on it. Yes.
And I'm not like
there's a certain corniness where I'd be like, the Santa Killer, come on, dude. Like,
but I think I would be
like years into the slasher thing at this point. Like,
yeah. And I think what I would be saying to you is like, we love slashers. Like, this is a new twist on the slasher. Like, we're getting a different kind of slasher.
And I'd be riding the high from Terminator because I'm like, this is new and exciting.
Yeah.
It's not the same old thing.
And Night of the Comet is the other one of this. And I actually love Night of the Comet, but that's a cult movie. And I don't think I would like that's one.
I wouldn't be sold on that, I don't think.
And it gained steam later. That would be a word of mouth movie. Like, but that was probably a video. Like, when it came out on video.
I'd watch it on video, yes.
Yep.
Actually, I've never seen Night of the Comet.
Oh, you should check it out. You should check it out.
That's a weird blind spot for me. So
it's tough. I think it's hard to find. All right, I think we might have an up. All right, we're in our last month here, and I think we might have an upset brewing. I'm just gonna say, all right, December, Christmas time. We're taking a break from buying everybody presents, and we are choosing between 4 movies. Thank God. Don't open till Christmas.
There were a couple bad ones, man.
A killer dressed as Santa stalks London during the holidays, murdering anyone in a Santa costume. Okay, so this release date is 1984. Oops, excuse me. That spoil it.
It's fine.
But like, I feel like this movie came out way later. 86 minutes. Edmund Purdom, Alan Lake, and Carolyn Monroe. King Kong lives. Linda Hamilton is back. King Kong is revived with an artificial heart and finds a mate, but military forces intervene. 105 minutes. Brian Kerwin, Linda Hamilton, and John Ashton. Class of Nukem High. Tromaville High becomes a toxic nightmare when radiation turns students into mutants. 85 minutes long, as most Troma movies should be. Janelle Bradley. You could argue that most Troma movies should be half that, but Janelle Brady, Gil Brenton, and Robert Pritchard. And finally, Little Shop of Horrors. A meek flower shop worker discovers a talking man-eating plant, Seymour, that brings him fame but demands blood. 94 minutes long. Rick Moranis, Steve Martin, Ellen Green, Bill Murray, I believe, is in this too.
This one's tough, man.
What are you down to here?
Read them again.
Don't Open Till Christmas, King Kong Lives, Class of Nukem High, or Little Shop of Horrors.
Class of Nukem High or Little Shop of Horrors. I don't think I'd be that into King Kong. I'd be like,
King Kong Lives. I feel like King Kong is kind of played out by this point.
It's passe.
Yeah.
Like, that's old stuff.
Yeah. I would feel like I would watch. I saw the trailer for that one too. Like, this looks kind of lame.
Yeah. I think the only I almost want to say Class of Nukem High,
because we haven't had like a really weird
schlocky.
I really like Little Shop of Horrors, but I don't know if I could.
I think the music thing would turn me off a little.
I was gonna say I don't know if I could convince you.
I'm not gonna sit next to you and watch a musical in the theater.
I would be turned off by. I feel like there'd be a lot of theater kids there, and as much as I love like musicals, I don't necessarily like being around theater kids that much, and it's nothing against them. I'm sure many of them are nice people.
We know some.
Yes, we know. Well, I've been friendly with quite a few of them, but like there are a lot. And if there are any of them that had gone to see like the Broadway show, I believe at this point, or whatever, I'd be like, ugh. Come on. They'd be singing along and clapping. Yeah. I'm like, I can't. What the fuck? I just want to watch the movie.
I just want to watch Class of Nukem High.
No, Little Shop of Horrors. Is anybody sing? Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
You got confused for a second.
Sing next door.
Yeah. Class of Nukem High.
Let the Little Shop. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Let the Little Shop of Horrors sing next door to me while I'm watching Class of Nukem High.
I think Class of Nukem High would be good around this time too, because we're in the middle of the holiday crunch.
I need someone to just take my brain.
We need to go laugh at a stupid Troma movie, and we already skipped Toxic Avenger.
I'm making $5.15 an hour.
We could probably go see this. We could probably sneak in. Nobody's paying attention to the door. We could probably pay for King Kong Lives and go see
Class of
Nukem High. All right, let me figure out what the year is for Class of Nukem High. All right, Willie, can you tell the good people where to email us what they would pick?
horrormovieyearbook@gmail.com. Please go ahead and email us. We're on social media, but we're not. I mean, it's tough because we don't really do a ton of stuff.
I think email is the best at this point.
Yeah.
It's tough. I don't know how some of these people do it. So
yeah,
once you fall off,
it's tough. I don't like social media as much anymore. I know that that's like sacrilege for somebody for a couple guys who are doing a podcast. But
no, I know.
I'm not I don't know. I'm not in this to be, an annoying world famous podcaster. I'm doing a horror movie podcast, so clearly I'm not worried about that. But yeah, email's cool.
Horror movie, cool. Yeah. All right, well, I want you to tally these up, and I'm going to give the year. Our first pick was... Did we pick Troll? Yeah, we picked Troll.
Uh-huh.
That's from 1986.
Okay.
So we have one for 1986.
I thought that was 84 as well.
Our second pick was House.
84?
Wait, let me verify
84?
Troll real quick. Troll movie.
I thought it was 86 or 84.
I just want to make sure. No, it's 86. It's 86. Okay.
Right.
John Carl Buechler. Yeah, that's right.
So we got 86.
Two 86s.
Two.
Yep. April Fool's Day, 1986.
Damn.
Wait a minute. Don't give up yet. Because Friday the 13th, the final chapter, was our next pick.
That's
1984.
Yep.
Firestarter.
That's 84.
1984. Gremlins.
That's 84. Right?
Yep. Aliens.
That's 86.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
That's 86.
Impulse.
Right? That's 84.
Yep. Terminator.
That's 86.
4. Because Aliens was 86. That was his
That's
Cameron's.
right.
Are we going to have a tie here? Nightmare on Elm Street.
84.
Yep.
So that's...
Class of Nukem High is 86. So we're 6-6. How are we going to decide this tiebreaker?
Dude.
All right, here's what we're going to do. I had this idea. I was going to do it, but I didn't want to waste time. All right, we are going to.
That's crazy.
Here's how we're going to break it. It's not going to be movie related. I'm going to Google the number one songs from each year, and we're going to decide which song.
Oh God.
We like better. Are you cool with this? I guess it doesn't matter. Technically, it's a tie.
It will go down as a tie, but I'm down for this.
1986. All right.
That's crazy.
The number one. All right. Here's the Billboard Hot 100. That's what I'm going with. The number one song of 1984 is "When Doves Cry" by Prince.
I mean, nothing's.
And I'm going to be honest with you. If I'm looking at this right,
I mean, what's the competition, man?
the number one song of 1986 was "That's What Friends Are For" by Dionne Warwick, Gladys Knight, Elton John, and Steve. It's "When Doves Cry" by Prince, so 84 wins.
The easiest thing in the world.
So here's what when I was putting this together, it'll go down as a tie, which I'm totally cool with.
Yeah.
This is
as it should.
Yeah. This our thing here is like soccer. You can have ties. We don't care. We're very European here on this podcast. When I was putting this together, I was like, the deeper bench is 86. 86 is a big year.
If you look at movies as a whole, it's 86.
Yes,
but
84 had some.
Did this, it was
84 had some heavy hitters too. Nightmare on Elm Street was big.
86 and 87 are insane.
Mm-hmm.
Like bonkers.
That late 80s horror is kind of where there was a big run of horror movies around that time, because I think 88 is big too. 88's like Hellraiser and stuff.
I feel like we're not going to do this because that would be a lot of time, but I think if we went back through and make your second choice, I wonder how that would go.
Okay.
Like it was like, okay, pick your secondary movie.
Yeah.
I don't know what I think it could go either way. So no, that was fun.
That was fun. Yeah, that worked out well.
I'm shocked it was 5 and 5 or
6
and 6.
Yeah. That went better than I thought it was.
I didn't expect that to go that way.
We might revisit this down the line as a special episode. Yeah.
We'll pick the years we graduated high school.
Yeah. Oh, that would be good, because now we're getting into a different era. Mm-hmm. And I think a lot of the other problem I had is, as we were going through some of those movies, like a lot of the slasher movies I have seen, but like those 80s slashers can run together in my brain. Like I don't remember what the difference. So
not a lot stick out.
Yeah. And like there was some stuff on there that I'd never seen.
But 02 and 04.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
That could be fun. Yeah.
I think Fear.com was 02.
I believe so. All right, Willie. We're going to be off for a little bit, not like a long time, but then we're going to come back, I think, with another series. You want to do another series?
Yes. We're going to do it a bit of a fall, let's call it, oh boy. Let's call it Warm and Fuzzy Sweaters fall.
Okay.
No, we're going to do some Italian horror,
which we have not done a lot of on this podcast.
Not as a subject, really.
Yeah. And I'm not an expert. I think I've watched quite a bit. Argento is the one I know the best out of all of them, out of all of the big ones. But
yes, you've seen some Fulci too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I've seen some, but like
you're not like an I'm not either.
Yeah,
but I've seen a lot.
This will be a nice little journey.
So I wanted to do 4 episodes.
Okay.
4 Italian horror film directors. The four biggest ones I could think of.
Okay.
And it took a little bit of research for the two of us, I think. But I believe we're going to go Mario Bava, who was an earlier...
Yes.
Lamberto Bava.
Okay.
Lucio Fulci.
Yeah.
And Dario Argento.
Yeah, I think that's the 4. Yeah. Okay.
When I think of horror, like Italian horror, I think of those 4 guys.
I'm cool with that. How are we going to do it, do you think?
I think we're going to start with Mario Bava purely because from a chronological perspective, he came first. After that, I'm not sure.
Okay.
We're going to start with Mario Bava because he was kind of like the godfather of that movement. Because he was born in 1914. He was passed by 80.
Okay.
By 1980. So like he was earlier than the rest of these guys. However, he kind of pioneered what they would do after. So I want to start with him.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
We have options, and I'm cool with you choosing an option if you have one that stands out to you. We've got Blood and Black Lace,
Okay.
Black Sunday, A Bay of Blood, Black Sabbath, Kill Baby Kill, The Evil Eye, Planet of the Vampires, Shock, Barren Blood, The Whip in the Body.
I'm thinking of one of his earlier ones. I feel like Bay of Blood.
Bay of Blood was from 1971.
And I feel like that may...
That's a very early example of like a giallo type.
That may be the best one to cover for the rest of the... I don't know, though, but as it gets wackier. Because it gets wackier as it goes, doesn't it?
They get really crazy. But Bay of Blood's pretty crazy still.
Yeah.
That's not a bad choice. Black Sunday is kind of like one of the classics.
That's like
his.
the quintessential one, yeah.
Yes. Blood and Black Lace is even earlier than Black Sunday.
What are you thinking?
I'm down with Bay of Blood or Black Sunday. One of those two. The good thing about Bay of Blood is it's on Tubi, it's on Plex, it's on Amazon Prime for free. All these things. Black Sunday is significantly harder to find streaming.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Black Sunday's on Tubi and Pluto and Sling.
Honestly, that's a nice thing about a lot of these Italian horror movies is a lot of them are on Tubi. Tubi has a really good selection of Italian horror. I am going to...
You're going to pick Lisa and the Devil.
I think I'm going to go with Bay of Blood. I'm going to push for Bay of Blood.
I
if
like
you're
that.
cool with
I've
it.
never seen Bay of Blood.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I don't know if you have, but I have not. And
yeah, I kind of want to do. I want to do Bay of Blood
from 1972, and then we'll move on. I think to. I think what we'll do is I'll figure this out. I think we're gonna do Dario next.
Okay.
I
think we should. For him, I think we should stay away from Suspiria because I do think we've covered it. Right? No, we've only covered Phenomena.
Correct. So we could do, but I still don't know that I want to.
You want to stay away from Suspiria?
I'm on the fence.
Okay.
I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with Bava and end with Bava.
Okay.
With Lamberto.
Okay.
So we'll do Mario Bava, Dario Argento, Lucio Fulci, and then Lamberto Bava.
Okay.
To end it.
So with Fulci, we have done The Beyond.
I'd like to do Zombie.
Okay, we haven't done that.
We've not done Zombie. I'd love to do Zombie.
Yeah, we should. Yeah,
that for me is like we've done The Beyond, which is like that would be my normal go-to, but I want to do Zombie. I think.
Are you gonna go see Day of the Dead in theater?
Well, I am. Yes.
Okay, you need to recap that.
I bought tickets today.
We saw Shin Godzilla. We should mention. We should have talked about that.
A blast.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
We recognized the humor in it.
Yeah,
Some people didn't.
It's laughed a lot.
It's a comedy at the beginning. It's essentially it reminded me kind of reminds me of like Burn After Reading a little bit with some of its humor in the beginning.
Clearly trying whatever.
It's making fun, and like we were in the theater with people who did not realize they were shushing us when we were laughing at parts we should have been laughing at.
Hilarious.
Yes. Shin Godzilla.
I was concerned that they weren't laughing. I was like, ugh. You don't find this funny? That's not good.
I don't think I've ever shushed anybody that has laughed at something that...
I shushed somebody in a theater once.
Were they talking?
Yes.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's like...
I turned to my left and I'm like, hey, shh. And he got all he stood up and flexed and I'm like, seriously, dude? Leave the... Zero Dark 30.
That's fair.
What are you doing?
I always thought the humor in Shin Godzilla was pretty obvious.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know. It's a fun experience.
What are you gonna do?
We had fun. That's a good movie. I think I almost think it's had a reevaluation with minus one as that one got more popular.
Which one do you like better?
Shin Godzilla because I still have not watched -1.
Oh shit!
I know.
-1 fucking.
I've said this many times. I just haven't. It's like I haven't said this many times. But I was talking to Nick and Alex because they're like, you haven't seen it? I'm like, no. It's one of those movies that I need to block out 2 hours on the TV downstairs because I have the TV downstairs and the TV upstairs. TV upstairs, I'm cool just watching a horror movie on. 90 minutes.
You want the big.
I want my big TV and I want it for 2 hours. And it's also the type of movie where if I watch it late at night and I'm having to read, I'm going to fall asleep.
You are.
So like
How do you make that happen? Yeah.
I just haven't had the time. It's the same reason I haven't watched the second Dune, which I really want to watch. Because
I watched the first Dune.
Because like I'm gonna start that movie. In fact, I think I did start it late at night and I fell asleep immediately. It's just like, if that's the thing.
I did that with Alien Earth like 4 times.
There are certain
that
movies.
First episode took me 6 hours to get through.
There are certain movies, like if I watch them late at night, like an action movie, I'll probably stay up. Like a straightforward
I'll do it.
action movie, I'll probably get like amped and stay up for at least.
I feel like I'm in my 20s. I'm like, let's go.
And
I'm going to fight.
I'm like, I'll make it as long as I want and then finish it in the morning if I have to.
That's right. But I'm going to try.
But I'm going to try. But like Dune,
yeah.
like I'm going to fall asleep 10 minutes in. Like it's just that type of movie.
You said Dune and I fell asleep.
But Godzilla kind of feels like that to me, and it's not. It's a more somber movie, I think. -1.
Yeah. Like if I was like, hey, let's watch Godzilla versus Space Godzilla, you'd be like,
I would be more likely to stay up
like,
late
I
for
want
that.
to see what happens. But like this one, you're like, oh man,
like, oh,
it's kind of mopey.
It's kind of movie. I'm gonna like.
It's really good, but
I'm sure it is.
I get it.
I'm gonna check it out, and
I respect you for holding off to like watch it in the best possible.
I've got the most expensive Netflix you can buy, whatever that one is. Right, like fuck it. I will say this for Netflix, quality in that fucker. The 4K is so good.
Yeah,
Netflix is good. It of the streaming services on my TV, it's the one that looks
the best one.
It's the best one,
100%.
And so like I need that TV downstairs to watch it. Like. By myself. Like,
I think the black and white one's on Netflix now too.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do that one first?
No, I feel like this is kind of my argument with The Mist too. Is like I think you should watch the colorized version first, but if you like it, you should watch the black and white version.
It's nice,
too.
like a second way to Okay.
But I think you should watch the black and white version of The Mist because I think it's almost perfect for that.
I don't think there's a wrong answer to this.
No,
but yeah.
All right. Yeah. So what are we coming back with? Beyblood?
Beyblood.
Yeah.
Mario Bava. You can watch it on like all the like
any free
yes.
like with ad service.
It's you're set. You're set. You're good. All right.
All right. See you next time.